What's up, you guys? Yoda my name is, and today I'm outside. So today we're going to be making two different kinds of cookies without electricity. What I mean by not using electricity is I'm going to be cooking these over a fire. Cookies we're going to make today are just going to be your regular, it's like a basic cookie ingredient. We got some sugar, brown sugar, salt, flour, baking soda, baking soda, salted butter, an egg. Forgot the egg. Awesome. All right, one sec. All right, now that we have our chicken's egg, definitely not from a bird nest, we can move on to the special things. These special things, you can do whatever you want. You can add whatever you like in a cookie. It's those special things that make it a really good cookie. These are going to be my personal cookies. So I've chosen not chocolate chips, but white chip and butterscotch. I'm gonna try something that I've never tried before, which put in like a flavor in there, but this is a syrup. I don't know how it's gonna work out, but I love the flavor of lavender. I know it's a smell. The smell tastes so good. So again, do whatever you want. Lavender, vanilla, maybe no flavor, and maple flavoring. I love the flavor maple as well. I'm not gonna mix those together. That'd be a little bit too chaotic. What I'm gonna do is make two different kinds of cookies in which I'm going to measure up to have like portions for like only 2 cookies, I'm hoping. I didn't want to end up with 12 cookies that I'll have to try not to eat in the course of like 4 hours. Anyways, what I'm going to do is put butterscotch and maple together in one cookie, the vanilla chips and the lavender in another. Real quick before I get this started, I'm gonna go over and show you what my fire pit looks like. Changing spots. This is what I have set up here. This top grate right here used to be inside my parents' stove, but they're not using it anymore, so it's free game. Raised underneath these 2 perfectly square wooden blocks that I found growing naturally out in the wild. All right, so we're gonna incorporate all the dry stuff first, and what we're gonna need. Aha! I'm staying at a family cabin and I have limited supplies and I had to go out to get some stuff, and I totally forgot about measuring out my ingredients. But thankfully, this was in the cup cupboard. Can't tell it's a measuring cup. Cool. I'm really curious how the lavender one's gonna work out, so I'm gonna do that one first. Ah, it's all chunky! Get the chunks out. 1 tablespoon. The chunks throw the recipe off. 1 tablespoon of sugar. Baking soda. Sorry, that's probably really annoying. I annoyed myself. 1/4 teaspoon baking soda. So like the smallest bit of baking soda. Just a pinch. I know baking soda is kind of salty. Speaking of salt, and the ingredients for this one is literally 1 pinch kosher salt. Pinch. Boom. All right, let's crack this bad boy open. Oh, none of this is sponsored, by the way. Someone please sponsor me. Great. Now I need scissors. Ran over here with these, by the way. Snippy snip. I already forgot how much I'm supposed to put in there. Okay, so 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Firmly packed. Oh, it's in chunks. Dang it. Just spilled some. Sorry, Eric, I'll pick it up. That doesn't look like 2 tablespoons, so I'm gonna put in a little more. You do what you want on yours. Like this is a step-by-step and you're actually baking with me. Okay, there goes another one. Roll you back up. See that? It's like a winter wonderland in there. See, my utensils are getting dirty. And you might be thinking, how is she going to wash these without any electricity? Because you need electricity to get water. Well, person who asked me that question, I'm going to wash them down by the river.
In a van down by the river.
And flour. 1/4 cup all-purpose flour. I remember as a kid seeing flour on the counter thinking it was sugar, licking my finger and then just getting a good old like right off the counter and eating it thinking it was sugar. And I was terribly surprised at the nonsense that was going on in my mouth. Where's 1/4? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, very full. Forgot how full that was.
Little full. Lot of sap.
Get bug! Now for the bird egg, chicken egg. It's a chicken egg. Alright, no shells. Success! One of the best things about the great outdoors. 1 egg yolk. No! Egg whites, get out of there! No! Come on, egg whites. Come on, egg whites. No, it's taking the flour mixture with it! Don't take it hostage. I might have just add while this is just gooping around in my hand. Eggs are kind of gross. Dang it. I wanted to use these towels the whole time. Now they're covered in goop. All right, now I'm gonna mix the egg yolk in. Not the whole egg, apparently. Hope you can see that. And I hope I don't spill my concoction. The butter. Now 2 tablespoons softened butter. So I don't have a microwave to pop this into, and it's kind of soft, but it might need to be a little bit softer. Alright, that's soft enough. Half a cup is 8 tablespoons, then there's like gonna be barely any butter in this thing. I like a lot more butter than flour in cookies. Just the ratio of more butter than flour makes them a lot softer and makes them that like flatter cookie that's just like kind of gooey. It's really nice. So that is how I'm gonna make these cookies. If you like those cakier, thicker cookies that don't spread out a whole lot when they're cooked, that has a lot more flour than butter in it. So bada bing, bada boom, you know what to do with your cookies. I wish that would have rhymed, but it didn't. I just realized that I didn't measure this butter. I just kind of put it in here while I was talking. So we'll see how those turn out. I don't know how long the video might be at this point. It might be 2 minutes, might be 5 minutes, might be 10 minutes for some odd reason. But if you're still watching, first of all, thank you. Second of all, leave me a comment down below if you want to see something other than me chaotically baking over a fire. Or just give me suggestions of what I can do, because I'm running out of ideas already and I've only made like 4 videos, counting this one. This butter I don't think is soft enough, and it's kind of just chunking around in there. It's kind of hard to grab. It doesn't have like a bottom to it. It's just like the half of a sphere. It's just kind of chunking up in there. While I'm doing this, I want to congratulate Melissa K. Norris for hitting 100,000 subscribers. It's so cool. So congratulations to Melissa K. Norris. If you're not already subscribed to her, you should go subscribe to her. She does really cool recipes and gardening tips. She does gardening tours, baking tutorials. A lot of them are old family recipes that she does. Is the flaky buttery biscuits that she makes, and they're so good. I've worked for Melissa editing and sometimes filming her videos for the last 1.5 years. She's all around a great person. You should go check her out. Is there anything else that I need to put in this thing? All right, so that's all the dry and wet ingredients. Now moving on to the special ones. It's not mixed up all the way, just kind of a big chunk, ooh, don't fall, chunk fest in there. So now I'm gonna add the Levander. Ooh, that might have been too much. So I guess I'll just use my hands now. I don't know why it's all runny like this. Was that 1 egg yolk too much? Maybe it's the butter finally melting under the heat of my palms. Dang it!
Now that doesn't taste like cookie flavor. What is that grainy flavor? Why is there something chunky? What I'm tasting right now? It's not so bad once you get past it. Tastes like egg.
Okay. There's so much on my fingers. I don't want to like waste it because there's only so much in this bowl, and I don't have access to water, so I have to run over to the tub thing that has water in it, turn it on, and wash my hands like that way. So anytime you see my hands are really dirty and there's a cut, I just ran from here to the tank to turn it on, quickly wash my hands, and then run back. The river's not a lot farther away, but farther away to where I'm not gonna walk down there to wash off my hands real quick and then run back up here. But my hands are fine. It's fine. I'll try to show you here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I can't do it in one hand. It's hard because this bowl is very small and light, and so every time I like, look at this. Look how much it's moving around. Alright, I'm starting to think I need an actual utensil now. You've probably been screaming at me that I need one. I got something else to mix it. I don't know if you can tell, but this isn't looking like a cookie dough. Kind of, but it's really runny. I guess I need more flour. Just a little bit. There we go. It's kind of turning into dough. See? Kind of all over the bowl. If anything, it looks like I've lost cookie, if that makes sense. Okay, it's still goopy-ish. It looks like oatmeal, which is funny because there's no oats in it. I'm gonna put in my chocolate chips anyway. See if I can open it this way so it doesn't get all messy. Nope. You know to stop when you're doing this and you feel a certain kind of pressure that just might explode in your face or break the whole thing open. So I'm gonna play it safe and use the teeth at the top. Just see if it's poisoned or not. Cool. Alright, I've got everything incorporated. So I'll just place this onto the plate and then get started with my other one. What plate, you might ask? And it's this bad boy. So I don't have a cookie thingy that, you know, I don't have a cookie scooper, but I do have a spoon. So I'm thinking 1 overloaded spoon's worth of the cookie dough would equal 1 cookie. Let's see, ready? This is working. Come on, little buddy. It's perfect little poo. All right, I just double dolloped just the 2 cookies because that's all I'm gonna need.
Salmonella.
All right, so same thing except for the special ingredients at the end. Put in dry ingredients. I didn't. No! Oh! What on earth? I read the literal ingredients and it said 1 egg, so I grabbed 1 egg, not putting into account that I'd be making 2 different batches of cookies. And when I mean batches, I mean 2 cookies. And now I don't have another egg. Wait. Well, dude, that's like my 1 main wet ingredient. Now, look at, you can't make cookies like that. I wonder if I just melt the butter with my hands, it'll make it like a little bit more wet. Maybe egg white. I don't know what the problem with egg white was, but I just threw it in the woods after I realized I didn't need it. I can't go scrounging that back up. It's covered in leaves and stuff now. Some critters just out there enjoying some egg whites. A little bit more. So the cookies I was actually really excited about aren't gonna have any egg in them, which I don't know what that means. They'll just be really dry. Maybe they'll just turn into butter cookies. Butterscotch maple cookies. Oh man, I wish I could go retrieve the egg white. All right, let's just see what happens, I guess. Totally just screwed this up. I know if I add water, it's gonna stick together, so I'll just add water to this cookie recipe. I might have put too much water in this. I definitely put too much water in this. How is that too much water? I barely put anything in it. Ah, dang it. What on earth? This little thing right here, when I fold it in, it just scoops up all the flour so that when I open it back up, it just shoots it out like a little catapult. It's getting everywhere. Ugh. I'm not stressed out. More flour is doing something. It's making it thicker. If you can't tell by the tone of my voice, I'm getting a little bit annoyed over this. Okay, so now it's looking like some kind of frosting. Doesn't smell like frosting. Or I don't know if I should just leave it or just keep adding flour and butter and hopefully something will come out of it. Okay, so I threw everything in again, excluding the egg. And if anything, it looks the same except just bigger. I've added flour like 3 times and it still just kind of looks like a really thick maple donut glaze. These tiny little things cost so much. I want to see a thing of how it's made so that I can justify how much these things cost. 11, 12, 13, 14. Awesome, and now it's, oh great, it leaked. No! Ooh, but my hand smells so good now. Okay, I think this is pretty powerful, so 4 little yoinks might be too many, but I guess we'll see. Get a little bit of mixture. Oh yeah, with the smell of maple and then it looking like this. That's totally just a maple glaze. So cookie batter without the egg creates maple glaze. I also forgot I didn't grease this, but it was already pretty greasy for some reason. I don't know what was on it before, but it'll grease up my cookies. Hope it's not something poisonous. Oh, that might not turn into a cookie. I'm not very confident that this will turn into a cookie. I messed up so hard. How did I mess up so hard with the 1 egg? These look really similar except for the color because the egg yolk was yellow. What if I put it on top of the other cookie? Yeah, so I'm just, I was gonna say salmonella again, but it doesn't have any egg, so I can't get salmonella. All right, now it's time to start the fire. All right, it's been longer than anticipated to get this thing going. Stop! Took a little bit longer to get started because the darn thing wouldn't start forever. I'll be setting the clay plate that I showed earlier onto this, but don't worry, it's really stable, see? Really stable. It's fine. I might have to dive this down a little bit because I don't want the clay plate to get too hot and crack because it's not my clay plate. All right, that's still really hot. Oh my word. Still really hot with the embers exposed now, but at least the flames aren't coming up through the grate and are gonna be licking the clay plate when I put it on there.
Your dish, madame?
The yellow ones on this side are the white chocolate lavender. The goops on this side are the butterscotch maple, which haven't like gooped out a ton like I thought they would just sitting there while I made the fire. As the heat hits it, it's gonna just spread like crazy. perfectly stable. So within the 10-minute period, I'm gonna keep an eye on it and just periodically check it, make sure it's not burning, or to see if it's even working. So 10 minutes starts now. It's been a little over 5 minutes and I've had to restoke the fire. I'm gonna check on them and see how they're doing right now. Oh my word. It's exactly what I said would happen to them. They just spread out so much. Oh my word, these cookies are ginormous. Oh yeah. Oh, they're cooking on the bottom, but they're definitely gonna be, stop. But they're definitely gonna be really mushy and runny. I'm probably gonna have to leave these in for a lot longer than I thought. Get out of here. I can't sit anywhere. Get. Okay, so I had to turn it because this one was getting a little too crispy and over there wasn't getting anything. So I'm gonna let this sit for like another minute or so, but I think these are about done. Okay, so these guys are done. Ooh, so nice and warm. Would you just look at the masterpiece? This guy got a little burnt because the fire was like all on one side. These ones turned out pretty good, they're just really big. They're bigger than I expected them to be. These ones of course splayed out exactly how I thought they would, just my phone's about to die, so I gotta hurry up a little bit. It smells like a campfire. That got kind of burned on the top there and a little bit brown. It's still fine, I can still eat it. Ah, that's a hot pan! That one got burned on one side. Oh, that one got burned a lot. That's like over half of the cookie. Dang it, there's a sunbeam. Oh. This one got so charred. That is full on black. And if I look in the sides, that's half the cookie that's been charred. All right, moment of truth. Let's just see how they taste. All right, I'll try this one first, the good side of it. This is the lavender one. I don't taste the lavender at all. It didn't work, I don't think. Well, there is the aftertaste. If someone ate this and they had to guess what was in it, they wouldn't guess lavender. There would be no sense to try to taste the lavender. I mean, they're okay, it's a cookie. Oh my word, this beam is insane right now. What on earth? Quit trying to cut me in half. Okay, I moved, but the beam is still like cutting into me. All right, I'll try the only non-burned part of the, I almost said caramel, maple one. Ooh, it smells good. Oh my word, it's so crunchy. Oh my word. The consistency isn't great. It's like peanut brittle. I like these better than the lavender ones. I'm a little afraid to try this one. That's just, you can see it shining. Black, that is. I'll probably just throw that one out. You want to take a bite out of that? Oh man. That man's good. I'm gonna have some explaining to do to my dentist though. Alright, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below and hit the subscribe button and the little bell so you get notified every time I put up a video, which I'm hoping is going to be quite often. If you have any suggestions on what I should do next, I'm running out of ideas, please help me. This little chaotic baking test was really fun. I'd like to do it again, but with maybe something else. The beam is back! Well, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Jesus loves you. Goodbye. Oh, my toe is bleeding!